Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Learning with Miss G. It's another very fun story time here in Learning with Miss G. Today we're going to be reading about Santa. You know, that jolly guy that's dressed all in red. It's about Santa and his lost reindeer. Are you ready for a story? Let's turn up our listening ears. Doot, 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 doot. Good job. Now let's make sure we have our eyes watching Miss G. Oh, I see all of you. What a wonderful job you're doing. Are you ready to read? Let's get started. Today our story is Santa's Lost Reindeer, written by Rachel Hilz and Remesh Ram. 'Twas the night before Christmas, the night just before, when good old Saint Nick showed up at my door. He knocked and he knocked, then pounded and pounded, that jolly old man with the belly so rounded. From cookies and milk and all sorts of goodies, then he gobbled down quickly while warming his footsies. He flung the door open, bashed into the wall, and there Santa stood, trying hard not to fall. He was gasping for breath and gripping the wall. That new reindeer's the one who's to blame for it all. That foolish deer fled. He was spooked by a jet. I'm sorry to say, I'm just very upset. See, the little reindeer got afraid of that jet, because jets make a lot of noise in the air, don't they? And to my dismay, I just have to say that even old Santa can have a bad day. I'm training new deer. See? My last team got old. They said they were tired. They said they were cold. They said their backs ached and their eyesight was failing. They griped and they grumbled because they were ailing. I've a new leading deer. He is just a young fellow. He's clever and fast, and his nose shines bright yellow. But we lost this new guy when our sled took a dive. Now I need some real help from a big four-wheel drive. I'm afraid Bucky's lost somewhere out in the cold, and for tracking down reindeer, I'm getting too old. I was hoping you'd help me find my large pet. There are many deliveries we haven't made yet. I'm afraid he's still learning and might be in trouble. I must hurry to find him, so quick on the double. So the rest of us climbed in the truck super quick. There was Mom and myself and good old Saint Nick. Inside our garage, the 8 reindeer stayed warm, while we all froze our bums in a giant snowstorm. They look like they're trying to stay warm, don't they? Santa said, "We will find him even though it is night. After all, on the end of his nose is a light." Do you remember what color they said the light was on his nose? It was yellow. We went to find Bucky with his bright yellow glow. We hoped it would shine through the blizzarding snow. We traveled for miles on the slick winter road. It was snowing and blowing and ever so cold. They look really cold, don't they? Then we finally saw through the black of the night a set of great antlers and a shining bright light. There stood our poor Bucky, incredibly lost, and so cold that his coat was all covered with frost. Santa stepped from the truck onto white, crispy snow. He said, "Oh, I'm glad to see Bucky's bright yellow glow." "Come, Bucky," called Santa. "Come, Bucky, come, boy." But Bucky and Santa were filled with great joy. They looked pretty happy to have found each other. But Bucky was cold, frozen right to the bone. "We must warm him," Mom said. "Then let's get him home." So into the truck went the frozen reindeer, while down Santa's cheek slid a warm, joyful tear. I think Santa's really happy to have Bucky back. We took Bucky home and thawed him right out. Then Santa's team left to continue their route. Before Santa left, as he started to go, he looked at me saying, "I want to know. I really love Bucky. He's such a good deer. When he disappeared, I had so much fear. I think Bucky's happy to give me a scare. If a deer has 9 lives, he's got no more to spare. Thank you for helping me find him tonight. Thank you for helping make everything right. Santa stopped and he paused. He said nothing more. He walked right on past me and rushed out the door. Then as quick as he left, he came running back in with presents piled all the way up to his chin. Santa carried the presents to our Christmas tree and spread them all out for my family and me. The time had then come for old Santa to go. He headed outside into the white, swirling snow. Then into the night Santa left with his deer. Merry Christmas to all was what I could hear. I stared up at the sky on that dark, snowy night. I saw it. Oh yes, there goes Bucky's bright light. You see Bucky up there? Leading Santa's sleigh. And that's the end of our Santa's Lost Reindeer. And I'm so glad that Santa was able to find Bucky, that yellow-nosed reindeer. I hope you enjoyed our story, and I hope I get to see you next time right back here at Learning with Miss G as we read more fun stories. If you enjoyed the story, can you like the video and also subscribe so you never miss another video? It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Wave your hand and wink your eye. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time.